Morning, everybody. Good morning to any of you who are listening to our daily prayer. So today is Tuesday of the 34th week in the ordinary time, and our church invites us today to meditate on the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 21, verses 5 to 11. While some people were speaking about how the temple was adorned with costly stones and votive offerings, Jesus said, "All that you see here, the days will come when there will not be left a stone upon another stone that will not be thrown down." Then they asked him, "Teacher, when will this happen? And what sign will there be when all these things are about to happen?" He answered, "See that you not be deceived. For many will come in my name, saying, 'I am he,' and the time has come. Do not follow them. When you hear of wars and insurrections, do not be terrified, for such things must happen first, but it will not immediately be the end." Then he said to them, "Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be powerful earthquakes, famines, and plagues from place to place, and awesome sights and mighty signs will come from the sky." So it seems that it's a gospel that it's very scary, but we as Christians, so in the Gospel of Luke chapter 21 verses 5 to 11, Jesus prophesies about the destruction of the Jerusalem temple, warning his disciples to be wary of false prophets and to be warned and desire in disasters which are described as with pagans that will precede the ultimate end. The passage emphasizes that while the world will experience chaos and disasters, these are not immediate signs of the end. And we as Christians are called to remain faithful and not to be led astray. The temple destruction Jesus predicts to complete the destruction. The temple destruction Jesus predicts the complete destruction of the magnificent temple, foretelling a future where not one stone will be left upon another. False prophets. Jesus warns us to be cautious of those who will come in his name, claiming to be the Messiah or that the time is near, urging us not to be deceived. Wars and arrests. Jesus describes future conflicts like nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdoms, along with natural disasters like earthquakes, rains, and etc. But Jesus calls us to keep our focus on heaven, which means focus on God and not lose sight. So how can we do this? By praying. Be faithful to our praying every day, every moment, going to church, and receiving the sacrament of reconciliation. Or if we have done bad things to somebody, so it's the time to go and reconcile with that person and be frequent with the sacrament of reconciliation. So that's one way we can do to be prepared anytime, because the end is coming, but it could be the end of our life, our own life, not the world, but our own life. So we have to be prepared any time. So that is about the gospel from today. So, but not be afraid, because God is always with us, and he never leaves us alone if we trust and put our trust in him, our hope in him. So God bless each one of you and have a blessed day.